Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt.
Oh, I got it.
And he hits the upright, but it caroms in anyway. But plenty of distance there as he banks it in. And the lead will increase to 6 now. It's 9-3. After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away.
Rocky, what you growling at out there?
Escaping a tackler at the 25. And up to...
You put your hand out for a foul.
The 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Yes.
Looking to put a drive together.
Come on.
The drive begins with a carry by Klasky Merritt. Able to break through that initial contact.
Mama
winds up getting about 3 there.
Mama.
It's second down.
Mama wants you. I ain't got nothing for you, Bubba.
To 30 now. Here's a second down and 6. They go play action. Daniels. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. 23 yards the pickup there. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Up the middle, Klasky Merritt. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
They suspected it was a power play with the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Nolan Smith. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
3rd down is a big blitz down for a lot of defenses, especially if they sense that there's going to be a passing play, and they brought the pressure on that one and forced an incompletion.
Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is.
Go, bitch, go.
He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 69 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. Now a hit and a loose football. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. He is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 21 yards for Saquon Barkley. And the Eagles are able So that a very nice looking touchdown run.
And on his first carry of the game as well. And you remember, Brandon, we talked to him yesterday, and he thought he was going to have a big game. He thought everything aligned perfectly. He liked what the defense was presenting, and he really liked what he was getting from his blockers.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22. Here comes the Commanders' offense back onto the field. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball
He's got food
game.
in his bowl. I might have to. I'll have to unlock his door. Unlock it.
And he'll be taken down after a short game.
Nico.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning. Brought down that time by Nolan Smith. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 2nd and 9. To throw is Daniels. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now Daniels going to keep it. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot him at the 44. 2nd down in the yard. To the air goes Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake, Daniels.
That's why I said you have to unlock his kennel, because I locked it so Miko wouldn't get him out.
The first down as he gets this to the 47. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. Here comes play 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Daniels.
What the fuck was he going to?
So 17 seconds now on the clock here. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to have
nowhere to go. Here he lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, that's when you got a flag. What did you
comes
flag
in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get. And the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Well, time is of the essence. We breeze through halftime, and we are ready for the second half.
Fuck, we're returning from.
Welcome back.
Oh, no, they're returning from.
We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
I'm going to go up mid. Shit.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working
well.
Most importantly, partner.
And they run to the top of the lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Oh, let's go.
Dallas Goedert. Woo! Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, 69 yards. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. That's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he talked about a zinger or two today. A zinger or two. I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. First possession of the second half now for Washington. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. So the completion good for just 3. And bringing up second down. Operating from the gun. Daniels. Quick slant to Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Debo going in motion left. Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2nd and 9 from the 44. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
Yes.
And it's picked up by the Eagles.
Fuck yes.
And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return. And an Eagle touchdown.
This is why I like the Eagles.
So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game.
Number 53 said mine. Deuces.
extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Commanders' offense set to take over. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Come on.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And this one incomplete.
No.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Daniels. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 41.
Timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley.
Oh, yes. Hell yes. Oh, no.
Able to corral him. He fights through. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. 66 yards rushing for him now in just his first 3 carries. And a guy that can change the game, shows you a glimpse of it right there, taking the ball down inside the red zone.
It just tells you how tough it is for a defense. You just hold on all game and essentially...
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Elliott on for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. 1 play, 2 plays, touchdown. That's all it took there. A very short and sweet drive that got him in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
Every game that's ever been played, coaches talk about taking care of the football. And limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Here's 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, Daniels. He's going deep for Brown.
Oh my God, there's nobody on him. What the fuck? Okay, you know what? I'll let them have that. They need it.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Noah Brown, 74 yards. And the Commanders are able to at least get 1 score back. Moody good with the extra point. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Oh, some strong running. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
Oh,
That's going to be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Here's Hurts to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And this one hits at the one, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. And the Washington offense heading out. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
What the hell?
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Nolan Smith able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Returnable here from the 38. 13 yards, the tally on the return there. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long.
Oh, you bitch.
Down to about the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he's got his big tight end here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game.
Oh, yes, we did it. Fuck yeah.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Well, he has been fun to watch throwing the football this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game. Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Massacre.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Washington offense back out there. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained
drive. I don't have anybody on him. I don't have... Fuck. Yes!
He just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up first and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches, why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown, we saw the payoff, but of course that big, long chunk play is what got him in position.
Fuck me, dude.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Eagles offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This has really just been a lopsided affair. Performance in it on, and now they get the football back here with a big lead in the fourth quarter. On the pass, we might be discussing dinner plans, talking about steak and sushi, whatever the case is, CD. This ball game is pretty much well in the books.
Yeah, we really could have started bringing up dinner a long time ago if we wanted to, partner. And I think a few of the guys out in the field already making plans for the evening.
No touch it.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep as they're going standard Barkley. Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 30 before being taken down. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And he's brought down at the 34. Called it a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. They'll try to run forward with Barkley. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 145 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, what the fuck? No, okay, that fuck piece of shit.
No gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one. Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.